Okay, let's begin. So, welcome back to your regular flow, regular schedule. So, we're almost done this month. So, we still have tonight and, of course, the next week's schedule. That will be the last flow for the month of June. We'll be entering another month. So, thank you for still being here with me. Thank you for still flowing. Yesterday, we actually celebrated International Yoga Day. So that is every June 21, okay, of the year. So if you were not able to celebrate your yoga practice, you were not able to step on your mat. So we'll be using tonight's practice as your what do you call this? As a way to catch up with the celebration. But as I often say in the practice or in class, stepping on the mat is not basically the essence of the practice in itself. More yoga is more than that. It is good that we get to step on the mat and we have a certain discipline that we continue to do that will benefit our body, our mental health, our emotional health, supposedly our psychological well-being as well. So hopefully every time you step on the mat, we get to experience some sort of development in these things. But again, yoga is not, or is more than it's more than just doing shapes on the mat. Yoga is basically you trying to breathe in the good things and the bad things that are happening to you and in the world around you, and finding meaning in these things, finding your purpose, at the same time being able to use these things to better yourself and better the situation around you. So by you being a better person on the mat, hopefully translates into you being a better person off the mat as well. So let's try to continue to imbibe that as we continue celebrating yoga tonight. Okay, so let's begin in your easy posture. So press the sit bones down evenly. So like what I'm doing right now, Sukhasana, I bring the right leg in front of my left. Okay, so make sure that you are pressing the sit bones down as you elevate. Okay, elevate the spine, lengthen it off the chest just a little bit more if you can. Soften the elbows down. Maybe you can cup your knees there with your palms. Spread the collarbones apart to relax the shoulders. Shin parallel to the floor. Eyes are closed. And just begin to inhale. Begin to exhale. Just allow yourself to slowly arrive in your own respective bodies, giving yourself the chance to just breathe and find comfort and solace here. Eyes are closed so that you can minimize the visual distractions around you and start looking inward. Trying to focus on your breath every time you inhale and every time you exhale. Yoga, as you know, loosely translated, means union of breath and body. So we try to find the sweet balance between the two as we commence our practice with staying put first, allowing ourselves to be gracious enough to receive what we have to receive tonight. Setting aside first the things that we can do away with for the next 60 minutes. Just focusing on being present, being cognizant of what is and what is not, and just being grateful to be here, right here, right now. Slowly bring your hands to your heart space. Bow down. Namaste, everybody. Chin up. Open your eyes. Okay, let's begin. Just release your hands down, please. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. And slowly just walk forward. You don't have to go deep right away. Just allow yourselves to slowly and gradually go down as much as your body will allow at this point in your practice. Give you one more breath here. Inhale, and if you can go further, go ahead. Inhale, chest lifts. Slowly walk all the way to the left, please. So framing your left knee in between. Then as you exhale, just fold over that left knee of yours. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Deeper maybe, or maybe not. Inhale, come back to the center, please. Walk your hands back. Right hand, left knee. Left arm reaches up and over. Side stretch. Come back to the center. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Then exhale. Keep opening the chest, please. So press your sit bone down as you stretch the left side of your body from your hip all the way to your fingers. Slowly come back to the center. Release your left hand down, in line with your hips. Uncross the legs, please. Come to your 90-90. So lower both knees down. Flex the feet. So use your left hand as an anchor. Press the hips forward. Sweep your right arm up and over, please. Release your hips down. Right arm sweeps to the back. All the way up, one more time. One last here. And release everything back down. Come back to the center. Okay, adjust the legs at this point. If you started with the right in front of your left, just switch it out. Left now. Of your right. So before we begin to forward fold once again, just bring your hands first behind, palms down, fingers pointing forwards. Inhale, chest lifts. Gaze up to the ceiling if you can. Or not, maybe, eyes closed. Keep spreading those collarbones, please, away from each other. Squeeze your rhomboids there. And come back to the center. Fold forwards once again. Maybe now you can fully stretch your arms. So notice if your sit bones are lifting. Keep pressing the hips down as you move your hands a little bit farther away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, chest lifts. Walk all the way to the right side. And again, right knee in between. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Chest lifts as you inhale. Walk your hands back. Left hand, right knee, and right arm. Side stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, C shape. Inhale. Exhale. Release everything back to the center, please. Right hand lowers down. Uncross the legs. Come to your 90-90 once again. Knees pressed down, feet are flexed. So use your right hand as an anchor. Press it down as you thrust your hips forward and up. Sweep it back as your hips go down. Inhale, lift. One more. Come back to the center. Come back to your cross-legged position, please. Just to even it out. Hands behind once again. Inhale. Slowly release. Let's face the right side of your mat, please. Come down to your child's pose first. Toes touch, knees wide apart, arms fully stretched. Inhale, chest lifts, hips move forward and down. Try to separate the feet, please, okay? Push it back, toes touch once again, child's. So just repeat the flow, moving with intuition, please. Taking into account how your bodies feel at this point. How does the stretch make you feel at this point? And making some modifications along the way, if needed. Chest lifts, walk the hands back. Bring your knees together, please. So sit on your heels, Vajrasana. Reach your arms behind, interlace. Lower your hands down as you squeeze the shoulder blades behind once again. Maybe lift up, maybe not. I have a strained neck at this point. It makes it hard for me to gaze up to the ceiling. Come back to the center. Right arm sweeps across the chest as you bring your left arm under. Open and close your hands, please. Bring some life to your fingers, to your wrists, to your arms. Allowing the blood to flow. And switch it out. Left arm, right arm under. Okay, release. Walk your hands forward once again. Maybe tuck the toes under at this point. Knees lift. Push your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. So remember, walk your dogs. Go ahead. Find that sweet spot where you can fully sustain yourself in a posture. I believe that it happens as you gradually become much more acquainted with the posture every time You do it on the mat. So from your down dog, heels lift, roll forward to your plank. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees lower down. Bend your elbows, please. Lower everything down to the mat. Release your toes. Inhale. Baby cobra first. Exhale. Chest lowers down. 2 more times. Inhale. Engage the glutes. Exhale. 1 more. Release. Push back to your child's. Hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Come all the way up, please. Downward facing dog. Now from your downward facing dog, bend your knees, look to the front. Step your right foot to the front, outside the mat. Close to your right hand, please. Okay, lower the hips down. Round the spine as you lift your hips up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. One last. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to neutral, please. Then slowly lift your hips. Stretch both legs. Maybe shimmy the hips here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Maybe at this point, you can flex the right foot. Right foot lowers down. For 5, 4, 3. So if you cannot see, 2. I'm flexing my right foot. 1. So re-lunge that right knee, please. Step your right foot back. You're downward facing dog. Other side, knees bend. Left foot steps forward. Okay, 5 rounds. Lower the hips down. Lift the hips up, round the spine. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back to neutral. Now we stretch both legs, please. Okay. If you need to adjust the hands, if you need to come up onto your fingertips, go ahead. Okay. Shimmy the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we flex the foot. Try. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot first. Re-lunge. Step back. Down dog. Breathe. Shift your weight forward to your plank. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees lower down. Bend your elbows. Lower everything down to the floor once again. Inhale. Maybe high cobra. Okay, notice the shoulders. Try not to sink into your shoulders. Release. 2 more times. Remember to engage the glutes. Release. Recover with your inner child's pose. For 5, 4, a bit longer here. 3, 2, and 1. Hips lift, down dog. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Knees bend, look to the front, and just slowly walk your feet forward. Take as many steps as you need until you come to the top of the mat, and then you forward fold. Exhale. Inhale. Okay, however you want to place your hands down here. You can come with your finger pads or fingertips, palms down maybe, or a bit higher if you have to. Inhale. Chest lifts. Exhale. Fold. Few more rounds on your own. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Breathing in, and then breathing out. One more time, inhale. Maybe at this point you can wrap your arms around your legs. Hold on to the opposite hands or maybe the elbows if you can reach. Or just maybe press your hands behind your calves and forward fold. Feel the stretch happening in the backs of the legs. Feel the spine lengthen. Try to relax the breath. Slowly release the bind. Bend your knees. Lower the hips down. Arms lift forward and up. Try to lift your toes along the way. Breathe in for 5. Chair pose. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing posture. Palms together. Bring your hands to your heart. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Hands down. Bring your feet together if you can. Try to spread the toes apart. Heels slightly apart as well. Okay? Surya Namaskara A. Arms lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back to your plank. Option 1, just bring your knees down first. Lower everything down to the floor. Inhale, 1 round of either cobra, high cobra or up dog. Okay, step back to your down dog. If you need to put child's pose in between your up dog and your down dog, that's okay. Hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Knees bend. Step to the front, please. Exhale. Rise up slowly as you breathe in. Hands down to the sides. Breathe out. Once again, inhale. Asana. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Step back to your plank. Remember your options. Option 1 or maybe go for option 2. Chaturanga. Inhale. Cobra or up dog. Your choice. Your practice, guys. Exhale. Down dog. Hold it here just for 3 breaths. Find a purpose in your down dog, please. Find a good intention here. Knees bend. Walk to the front. Exhale. Rise up. Hands down to the sides, okay? One more round of your Surya Namaskara A or Sand Salutation A. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Knees bend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Inhale once again. Moving on. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now your right foot lunges back. Hold it here first. Left knee bends. Stretch your right leg. Right heel, if you can, above your toes. Chest moves forward. Engage the core. Both arms reach back, please. Arms flaring out here. Fingers flaring out. Use them as your wings to find the balance between pushing forward and reaching back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly we come up. Arms reach forward and up. High lunge. Breathe. Both hands go down. Inhale first, then as you exhale, stretch your left leg. Try to flex the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to slightly move your left heel, okay, to the back, so that your left foot stands in the middle of the mat. Soften the left knee as you move your chest forward. Walk your hands forward as well so that they are under the shoulders. Come onto your finger pads first. Hips are parallel to the floor. Right leg reaches back. Modify the warrior three. If you can, try to find the balance by bringing your hands to your heart center. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down first. Right foot steps back once again. And then fold. Find release and relief here first. You can shimmy the hips once again. Soften the left knee once again. Move your hands slightly forward though. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Standing split. You can only go as far as your body will allow you tonight. Okay, if you want more, reach your left leg with your left hand or left arm and forward. Try to point the toes up to the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot steps close to your left. And just release everything down. In a fold. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Let's release the hamstrings first. Lower the hips down. Bring them close to your heels if you can. Both hands reach forward. Hips lift. Arms reach back. Fold. Once again, arms sweep forward or down and forward, please. Sit them down, reach them back. One more time. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Challenge here. Come onto your toes. Okay, heels lift. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Stay lifted. Use your hands as an anchor. Come all the way up and fold. Feel the burn in the backs of the legs. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Walk the hands forward. Step your feet back. Down dog. Breathe. You can follow it out with your vinyasa or not. Down dog. From your down dog, knees lower down. Catch up first with your breath. Maybe recover. We'll follow it up with the other side. Okay? Breathing in and then breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Open your eyes. Get your arms behind once again. Interlace the fingers. Stretch. Keep opening that chest of yours. And release. Walk your hands forward. We all meet in your down dog, please. Knees bend. Come to the front. Exhale. Rise up. Hands to the sides, okay? Round 2. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Now your left foot steps back. Come to a lunge. Okay, so find your sweet spot there. Make sure that your foundation is strong enough so that when you lift, you can hold the pose, okay? Core strength as well. Arms reach back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly rise. Arms rise as well. Slowly we go down. Pyramid. Flex the foot. Now let's try. Slide your right heel to the back. Just a little bit. Okay? And then move your chest forward, your hands forward as well. Prepping yourself up into a modified warrior 3. Okay? Feel free to just stay here. If coming up with your hands to your heart is too much for you tonight, feel free to just stay here. This is still balancing anyway. But if you can, just
Just bring your gaze down and hold it here for 5. Be moving your chest forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down. Slowly though. Left foot lands behind. Go ahead. Stretch once again. Maybe shimmy the hips along the way. You can soften the right knee first. Standing split. Walk your hands forward slightly. Soften the right knee first. And begin to stretch your left leg all the way up as you come into fold. And again, hold it here. Or hold your right calf. Find your balance there. Point the toes up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly. Land your left foot. Close your right. And then fold. Releasing the hamstrings. Bend your knees. Sink your hips low. Arms reach forward. Come up. Sweep it down and back. 2 more times. Almost there, guys. 1 more. Hold it here. Or come up your tippy toes. The more you lift your heels, the harder it is. The more you challenge yourselves in balancing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. Just lower the hands down and slowly pick yourselves up into a fold. And release. Good job, everybody. Down dog. Vinyasa, if your body needs it. Just to reset everything. Down dog. Knees lower down. Child's pose first. Just allow yourselves to recover. Maybe one hand on top of the other. Slowly we rise. Cup sit in the middle of your mat. Let's go for your windshield wiper pose, please. Hands behind, palms down, chest puffs. Lower both knees down to the left side. All the way up to the right side. So repeat. Hold it here first. And then move your chest forward or across your right leg. Bring yourselves into a fold. A modified version of your pigeon pose. But if you think that you can, your hips are open enough, you can come up. adjust so you can bring yourselves back to your mats if you're outside the mat earlier. Okay, maintain that 90-degree angle with your right leg. If you can flex the foot, so much better. Okay, ideally you want your right leg with your right shin to be parallel to the front edge of your mat, and then bring your left leg all the way to the back. Okay, and use your hands as anchor or as anchors there. If you want to go deep, try to walk your left foot farther back until your hips are able to touch the floor. Now, some of us won't be able to do that. You can use your pillow to cushion your hips so that you can bring your hips closer to the mat without hurting yourself. Now, once you're ready to go down, maybe you release the toes. Inhale first, and forward fold. Now, some of us won't be able to bring our shin parallel, so that's okay. You can bring your right heel a bit closer to your groin. You don't have to flex the foot there, okay? Just relax the foot. Just allow yourselves to just slowly melt here, grounding yourself along the way. Notice that when you get deeper into your exhales, you can bring your hips just a bit closer to the floor. Okay? Remember, no pain, please. Slowly come up, take your time, press your hands down, lift your chest up, okay? Now release your hips down first, okay? Come back to your windshield wiper pose, take your time, and then release everything to the side, left side that is. Now remember, take the modified option if you have to. Just forward fold here. If this is better for your hips and not the other way around, no need to force yourself into a pigeon pose. It took me a while to go back to a pigeon pose, actually years. Because of various injuries over the years, they have to relearn. Just like every other posture in the practice, pigeon pose. And I'm not even there yet. So remember, the other option, let's try if we can do it here. Ready to go down, go down. Slowly come out of the posture safely. Release your hips, please. Right leg sweeps all the way to the front. Assist your right leg if you have to. Release the legs. Release the feet here. Allow your ankles, your feet to move. One more fold. Any way you want to do it. Grab your toes instead. Any part of your legs. Just take it easy here. Just allow yourselves to breathe. Slowly winding down. Not just the body, but the breath as well. Taking the time to fully recover. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, release. Okay, just a gentle seated twist. Twist to the right. Just land your left hand anywhere. Right hand behind. And other side. Come back to the center. Okay. Lie down on your backs. Knees to your chest. Massage the spine. Lower your feet down. Knees touch each other. Arms by your sides. 3 cleansing breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Open your mouth. Exhale. 2 more times on your own. So allow yourselves to continue to quiet down. Allow your body to melt down and the pain, the discomfort, the exhaustion to fade away. Embrace recovery. Embrace quietness and calmness at this point in your practice. I'll come back to you once the practice is over. Stay there. So wherever you are in your practice at this point, remember to clear your thoughts. Empty your thoughts if you can of things that are not important. If something comes up, just park it first. Maybe it's not important. So try not to allow yourself to process the thoughts. Just let them be.
So bring your awareness back to your breath. I usually do that whenever I find myself coming back to my thoughts from time to time. I intentionally go back to my breath. I focus more on being more present every time I inhale, every time I exhale. So once you continue doing that, eventually staying in this particular state, will make it easier. Not easy, but a little bit easier, if you know what I mean. So much so that you won't doze off, you won't drift away. You're resting, but you're fully relaxed, and you're fully relaxed. You're not sleeping. Your presence is still here. So if you're fully relaxed at this point, continue to stay. Or just maybe you want to stretch the legs forward to give your legs some room to fully relax, to fully be grounded, to touch the earth, so to speak. So go ahead, open your legs out wide, readjust your stance, and stay. yourselves a stretch by bringing the legs together. Maybe your arms reach up, creating one straight line, however you can. Then curling up like a ball as you bring your knees to your chest, wrapping your arms around your knees, hugging yourself tight, and then lying down onto one side of your body, taking a deep breath in there, taking a deep breath out as well. Slowly come up to a seated posture facing the screen. Any seated posture will do. Hands to your heart space, once again, bowing down. Sealing the practice with one sound of Om. Exhale all the air out first. Inhale for Om. Thank you for allowing me to create and hold space for you tonight. Thank you for being a passionate practitioner of yoga. Thank you for keeping the practice alive. Hopefully you'll continue practicing even in your own free time. And hopefully the practice allows you to become a better version of yourselves so that you can help yourself continuously and at the same time be a greater model for the people around you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Namaste. Thank you everybody. Hope to see you guys again. Okay, same time, same place. Bye bye.